Hey guys, and welcome back to Castle Crush. And today we are going to be resuming the female cards only deck challenge here. And I think I've finally come up with a deck that can actually work, at least combined with my low number of trophies. And I'm pretty sure this deck can work now. I've won some matches with it. It's an interesting deck because I shifted away from my initial Dryad and Giant Growth attempt to more of a balanced deck that has several Archers tribes and several pirates in it, as well as the Archer Queen, Black Witch, and the Angel. So it's still working off of the Dryad, but it's not only focused around it like it was before. Because the Dryad is a good support card of sorts, but it can't necessarily finish a match on its own. So I'm just opening up these chests here. Nothing too interesting so far. And then the victory chest, we have Dwarf and Stone Statue. So let's jump into a match and see what this deck is all about. And I had a lot of trouble with this particular challenge before, so I'm hoping that this time we will be able to get some wins, but I'm pretty sure we can, partly because of my trophy level, but partly also because this is a slightly more balanced deck with more options. So it's not just totally based around one card. It's got some other additions to it as well. And right off the bat here, we're just going to get things going. It's not the best look against that Dryad, but it may be able to... Oh, it did take it out. We actually took out the Dryad. So what are we looking at now? Play another Archer's Tribe just to keep some pressure on them, because that's what this deck is pretty good at. Honestly, lots of cards that don't take a whole lot of mana to get out there. And then, you know, we back that up with a Dryad that we can still use Giant Growth with, as well as the Angel. So that also adds a fair bit to the mix here. We'll play the Pirate against that Jester. And we're looking in great shape here. I'm going to get rid of the Mana Ritual. Then we'll go ahead and play our Archer Queen and get our Angel set up on that Dryad. And we're going to win this match is what it looks like to me. And we did. So right off the bat, we get a win with this deck, and I'm very pleased with that. I'm not sure if it would have gotten that win against a better opponent. But, you know, the challenge here is just to come up with a deck, and considering I don't have, like, 3 of the best female cards in Castle Crush, you know, I'm trying to make do with what I have. And this could be a deck for lower trophies. I was trying to think if any cards in here are limited to a particular castle level. They probably are. They probably are, so... But none of these cards, for the most part, other than the Black Witch, are extremely difficult to get, I would say. Alright, so they have their own Dryad coming out here. And, you know, I mean, I'm going to play my stuff. You know, I'm going to play my stuff here. Look at this. I'm going to play this, and then we're going to leave the rest of it to the arrows, which will clean up the rest of that. And now we have a 1-lane stack going here. Kind of got taken out. There, but not too bad. Since they already played their Inferno, I can play my Archer Queen there now. And let's see what we've got. So there's the Dryad. We'll use the Giant Growth on the Dryad. And next we're going to play the Archer's Tribe. And this may be a finisher move here. They may still counter with arrows. I'm not super sure. They played a Lightning. We'll play our Pirate. And that's another win in the books for us. I don't necessarily want to get too many wins, or it'll be impossible to do. I'm going to try the no troops only challenge again. And that one definitely takes, you know, I can't do that one with very many trophies, so. But it's going to be a lot of fun, I think. It was a lot of fun the first time. Difficult to pull off, but lots of fun. So right now, we are going to we'll get rid of the Black Witch there, and I'm going to start off with a Pirate. Start off with a Pirate, and then transition to an Archer's Tribe. The Angel won't be useful really until I can get my Dryad out there. That's the combo here, is the Dryad, Angel, and Giant Growth. But this deck has much better supporting cards than my previous one did for this type of strategy. So I think that's one big difference here that's making this deck a little bit more successful. Alright, so here's a good use for the Lightning right there to take out that Orc Warrior. And now here is the Dryad, and we are going to get the Giant Growth on the Dryad, and then, oh man, I should have played it more quickly. Let's try to see what we can do. Oh, how did that one get burned? That was really weird. I'm not sure what happened right there. This is easy enough, though. Right, so we take that out. We'll play Archer's Tribe here to take out that Reaper. And it did just get the Reaper taken out. Play a Pirate against that Demon. And we're still in okay shape. I don't like the fact that they're starting to get some high mana cards out here, namely the Skull King. But everything else we can take out right here and play our Archer's Tribe again. So again, I'm waiting for a Dryad. I could definitely use it to help finish these guys off, because I don't seem to have very many finisher cards right now that can help me out. I'm playing fairly patient, but it's only going to last for so long, I think. Alright, being very patient here. I'm actually still in a kind of decent spot, if I can play my cards right. I'm getting that stack working there on the top lane, which I like. I just need to deal with the bottom lane more effectively. So, what do we have here? Again, I'm trying to wait. I hope I can wait long enough to get this out there. I may not be able to. Come on, take one of them out at least. Okay, yeah, just 2 skeletons remaining down there. Can we get this, guys? I don't know if we can or we can't. My Dryad is doing work, but I need more cards than this. Lightning. Oh, man. It's like, come on, come on, come on. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. I'm going to play a Pirate over here. I think this should help to try and finish them off. Come on. Come on, we're in such great shape to actually win this match. Here's what we needed. Let's get the Archer Tribes going. Maybe I should have played them separately so they don't get arrowed, but we'll see if they have arrows. I hadn't seen them play arrows, but we do get the win here. That was like our 3rd straight win with this deck. This deck is playing a lot better than I thought it would. I don't think it would really hold up particularly well against stronger Castle Arena decks, but you never know. I mean, I enjoy trying it out in that sense. I'm going to go ahead and play the Pirate there. That was unfortunate, but I had to take out that Reaper. If you know what I mean, it just had to be taken out. So the Black Witch right there is a strong counter to that push that we were facing. And I'll try to get my Archer's Tribe in there, and now I think we're looking pretty solid. Okay, they switched over, but that's no big deal there. That one Pirate is hitting me, but I'm doing a good job on them, so we'll take it out. And then use Giant Growth on the Dryad, and that's another easy win. So I do like the composition of this deck much, much better than the previous one. I guess you guys didn't see that one, but it was a Dryad. It was just focused around the Dryad, and it was more like Nature Heal and Rage and Giant Growth, which isn't a bad combo, except that the Dryad, it's kind of like, it's better than the Dwarf, but it was still really difficult because it just wasn't really good enough to actually handle, you know, high mana later game cards. Even with the Giant Growth on the Dryad, it just wasn't really good enough to handle that. So I think I'm glad that I redid this deck kind of patiently here, and waited to make sure it was more effective. Well, okay, that Dryad just doesn't want to go down. Let's get a Pirate in there, and then we'll get our Angel behind the Dryad, and looks good. Getting this guy pumped up right there. And we'll play our Pirate against the Mage. I think that's a good matchup. I can't remember. It is a good matchup. Was a good matchup. So let's play the Archer Queen here since they just took out my Dryad. And if we play a couple different Archer Queen setups, let's play the Archer's Tribe first. And yeah, we can play that guy over there and that guy right there. Nice, nice, nice. Good, solid win, everyone. Very nice looking win. Let's try at least one or two more with this deck before we call it quits. Because I'm enjoying the way this deck is playing out so far. I wouldn't necessarily say this is a great beginner deck, unfortunately, because at this castle, you're probably not going to have the Black Witch. I'm not even sure if you could have it unless you dropped back down like I did. So perhaps the Black Witch is giving me an advantage, but I don't feel like the Black Witch has been overly used with this deck so far. I certainly used it to my advantage in a couple of different situations, but it's not like it's the main card in this deck either. So I think you could replace the Black Witch with something else and still have this be an effective deck. Anyways, we'll try to get my Archer Queen against that Mage. Should take it out in 2 shots. And now, okay, that was a mistake by me. I should have gone Mana Ritual for the Archer's Tribe and then gotten the Dryad out as well. But we're in okay shape here, and we're going to get the win anyways. Well, we'll just wait here because this should be fine. All I need to do is get... Yeah, Inferno takes those guys out completely, so that's totally fine. And now we're going to play the Archer's Tribe to try and get some good positioning on the board, and maybe we'll go for the Archer Queen. Go for the Archer Queen against that Mage. And now we'll play the Dryad Angel combo and try to get that rolling. But as I said, and as you saw back there against that Spectre, and even the Demon, it's not really... The Dryad Giant Growth is not really an endgame combo. It just doesn't hold up against a lot of strong cards like the Black Knight or the Skull King or, you know, any of that stuff exactly. It just doesn't really hold up very well. So that's one big problem I've been having with this deck, is that there's no super tanky female card that I can use with this strategy. I'm going to go ahead and play this like that and just get rid of that Skull King very quickly. And again, I feel like I don't have very many like sort of high DPS cards here. It's kind of why I had to use the Archer's Tribe, because, well, we still got it anyways, but that's why I had to put the Archer's Tribe back in, is because there wasn't enough DPS. There was not enough DPS in the deck. So let's try to get one more win here with this deck. Overall, it's been very successful, at least for me, at such a low trophy level. It's run over some people. It struggled against other decks, but at the end of the day, this was a challenge. This is not like a deck that I feel like is extremely viable. I do think there are potentially all-female decks that are good with some of the other cards that I don't have unlocked yet. I think there are decks in there that could potentially be very good, but with the cards I have right now, it's just kind of hard. I don't really have enough cards to come up with a great strategy. I think there are probably some other good strategies out there, and if I find another one, I will definitely, you know, come up with a video. But for right now, this was a strategy that I felt like could kind of work. So that's where we are at with this, and we've got that guy down there. This is another match that's looking good for us, but I do have to wonder Do I have enough DPS to actually finish them off? It's been an issue before here. Can I get a large enough push actually going? Yeah, they're using a similar strategy to the last person. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get as much support in there as I can with an Angel. And we did manage to actually take that out, which was big time and may be the turning point in this match. We just took out their Black Knight, and we may be able to finish them off now, but it's not totally clear because they keep pushing me back. When I'm starting to build up more troops, which is usually what I need, is to actually build up some troops. When I'm playing against someone who has like Inferno or something, it can be rather difficult to actually do that. Okay, so let's just focus on that bottom lane for a minute and try to make sure it's in good position here. My Dryad, I've gotten a number of giant growths on my Dryad, and it's looking good. Hopefully they push it back again so I could get another one on it, but it doesn't seem likely to happen. So here's my finisher right here with the Archer's Tribe, and it's looking close to being finished off, but not quite. Can we get another Archer Queen in there? Yes, we do. There is the win here to complete this challenge. I hope you all enjoyed this. Leave a like if you did. We're going to open this victory chest first. Ooh, an epic card. Fortify, Siege Ballista, and Unchained Demon. Nice, nice, nice. Anyways, so leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought in the comments about this video and what other types of content I should create. Maybe subscribe if you're new to my channel. And thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for more videos.